Hello there, welcome to Ubermind. We will break down this video into several categories. What is social anxiety disorder? When does social anxiety disorder happen? What does social anxiety disorder feels like? What causes social anxiety disorder? And finally, 5 powerful tips to overcome social anxiety, starting right now. So, what is social anxiety disorder? In a social environment, we all know the feeling of being nervous or uncomfortable. Maybe you've stayed quiet when meeting someone new, or gotten sweaty palms and shaky hands before making a big presentation. Public speaking, or walking into a room full of strangers isn't exactly exciting for everybody, but most people can get through with it. However, if you have social anxiety disorder, the pressure of these conditions is too much to bear. You would avoid all social interaction, because things that other people consider normal make you so uncomfortable. Such as making small talk and eye contact. Every aspect of your life will begin to fall apart, not just the social one. One of the most common mental disorders is social anxiety disorder, also known as social phobia, so if you have it, there is always a hope. Furthermore, being willing to ask for support is the toughest part. When does social anxiety disorder happen? Someone with social anxiety disorder can experience it in various ways. But here are some typical conditions in which people seem to have difficulties with. 1. Starting conversations. 2. Eating in front of other people. 3. Speaking in public. 4. Going to parties. 5. Making eye contact. 6. Using public restrooms. 7. Entering rooms. 8. Dating. 9. Going to school or work. 10. Talking to strangers. What does social anxiety disorder feels like? For everybody, the feelings and experiences may be different, but if you have social anxiety, and you are in a stressful situation, you may have physical symptoms such as 1. Inability to catch breath. 2. Muscle tension. 3. Dizziness and lightheadedness. 4. Stomach trouble and diarrhea. 5. Rapid heartbeat. 6. Out-of-body sensation. The sensation of your consciousness leaving your body. You might well starting to have symptoms and getting anxious immediately before an occasion, or you might spend weeks worrying about it. You may also tend to spend a lot of time and mental energy afterwards, thinking about how you reacted to the previous occasion. What causes social anxiety disorder? There is really no one thing that can trigger the condition of social anxiety. Genetics probably has something to do with it. If you have a family member with history of social phobia, you are more at risk of having it too. It may also be correlated with having an overactive amygdala, the section of the brain that regulates the response of fear. In general, social anxiety disorder begins at around 13 years of age. This can be correlated to a history of abuse, bullying, or teasing. Shy kids with overbearing or controlling parents are more prone to become socially anxious adults. If you develop a health condition that draws attention to your appearance or voice, that could also initiate social anxiety. You are discouraged from living your life by social anxiety disorder. You will avoid circumstances that are found normal by other individuals. You might even have a difficult time understanding how others can handle them so easily. It affects your personal relationships when you avoid all or most social circumstances. Social anxiety also can lead to low self-esteem, negative thoughts, depression, sensitivity to criticism, and poor social skills. 5 powerful tips to overcome social anxiety. 1. Keep challenging your negative and anxious thoughts. At times, it can feel like you can't do anything about how you feel and how you think. There are a lot of things that can help you though. And successful way to minimize social anxiety symptoms may be to directly confront your mindset and negative thinking. Begin by identifying the anxious thoughts that automatically pop into your mind when you think of social situations. Next, evaluate and question these thoughts. question why you think this way, and whether your first reaction is how you really feel, or just still believe the worst. It is a long journey to shift the way you think, and it is not an easy task to change, but the mind is a powerful thing, and it is very possible. 2. Go to a coffee shop. Start bringing your tablet or laptop to your nearest coffee shop if you love watching movies online or catching up with your favorite TV show. Just do the activity you like and feel comfortable with, in a surroundings that would usually make you anxious. You have the ease and security of being able to focus only on what you are doing. Hopefully, you can force yourself to test your limits, but somehow stay in your mental comfort zone. 3. Create an exposure sequence. In terms of feelings, define and score how each social situation makes you feel. 0 would mean no fear, for instance, and 10 would be a full-blown panic attack. Create a list and write down how you think you will feel, no matter how small or large, for any situation. From walking into a room at a conference, to asking a stranger about time. It's important to write down your predictions on a piece of paper, or use any note apps in your smartphone. So that when the time comes to experience it, you will know how you imagined you would feel. 4. Find social situations and engage. To be more social, make a deliberate effort. Begin looking for supportive social situations that can help you overcome your fears. Maybe start with a social skills training class. You will practice your social interactions properly here, before going out into the real world. When you find yourself in a social situation you are unfamiliar with, or anxious about, this method will give you some guidance on what to say and do. 5. Talk. You will eventually start feeling more comfortable during conversations, by overcoming social anxiety and shyness. It can be very difficult to talk to others, and deciding what to say also isn't easy. An awkward silence may often feel like it lasts for a lifetime. Talking to people slowly will help you be less anxious each time. Keep on practicing. Recent findings have shown that exposure therapy, confronting the fears, is successful in treating social anxiety disorders. However, research does suggest that exposure should be gently applied. Therefore, slightly engage in a social interaction or activity that triggers your anxiety, and slowly works your way up. Overcoming social anxiety is a long journey, and it takes time for social experiences to develop new neural pathways. Is your social anxiety constantly interfering with your daily life? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.